ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Moronic Genius Squad Fantasy Football Video Podcast. I'm Jeff.
Sam. That's Jeff.
Sam.
And that's Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey.
I don't know. We're just having fun.
That's fun.
Hey, Sam. I'm so glad you're not dead.
Thank you.
You were sick last week.
Oh, I was sick. Yeah. It was bad.
Zach was sick. You were sick.
Yeah,
I was
sick.
a little sick as well, but
We were all sickies.
we're all back. So we're going to do a regular podcast today.
Finally.
Finally. Whew, I know you guys
Comment
missed
below
us.
if you liked that Bark Dookie joke.
It's no joke. I was speaking Generation X or Z. Which is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Z. Gen Z. I'm a Gen Z speaker. Yo. Anyway, so this week's podcast episode, we're
you're
going to be.
Gen Z from the 90s is what you are.
That's right. I'm a 90s version of the Gen Z. We're going to get to our final installment of Russ's Random Ruminations.
We will.
Yep. And
Yep,
we have
yeah.
two awards to give out today.
2 awards. Yes, we do.
So let's get to it. The Week 9 wrap up. Here we go. So there was the matchup between me and Josh, who now is 4% chance
bad.
to win. That's his name.
He changed it.
Yeah.
Josh, I love it. After every win, you might want to, if you want to get to 100, you might want to add a little more than 1% every time you win. But
Yeah. He should actually win the Lucky Duck Award. Let's pretend your name's on there.
Yeah.
Because he beat me by 2.3 points.
Man, Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott could not get the enough points.
They did all right, just didn't push it over the
it
edge. Team Sack and Snack versus Wanahakalugi.
Zach won that.
Good job, Zach.
Fair and
Way
square.
to take Gary down. You did your part. I
He
didn't do
did.
mine because if I had gotten 2.3 points or more, I would be in the lead of this league where I belong. But I'm not. I'm in third place. Oh, well. Joey versus
So
Kimmy.
weird. It sounded so weird. Joey won that finally. He was on like a 3-game winning streak, then he lost like 5 in a row. But he finally won one again. So
Good job,
go,
Joe.
Joseph.
Good job. Sorry, Kim. But Kim, we'll give you a
Good job,
shout
Kim.
out. You beat Zach last week. So
Yeah, that was
nice
awesome.
job.
All right, let's keep the past weeks in the past, all right?
He doesn't want to focus on that.
Focus on the present and the future, please. Let's move
This
on.
whole section might be edited out because he also edits our videos.
I have the power.
All right, who's Carnes Beaver's water boy now? What is that about?
Noah, I don't know. He got cocky after he beat me by a lot.
Yeah, he did beat you this week, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
All right, and then Fadanks versus I beat Sam by 100 points. That's Kyle versus Uncle Russ.
Yes, that. Uncle Russ won that.
Good job. Good job.
He won that. About 20 points.
To Russ, yeah.
Yep. Sorry, Kyle. I mean, not really. But I hope you still have no luck this coming week because I am playing you. And
Hope you have no luck. That's nice of you. And then our final matchup. Okay. Hut Chub Time Chubba Ding Dong versus AB's helmet. Nope. Who won that one there?
AB's helmet. Hot Tub Time Chub. Oh boy. Oh, do we want to introduce our? Do you want to give our award?
I think this is time for the new award.
New award.
We have a new award called "You Got Ripped Off." Robbie
Completely.
White got ripped off because he got 159 points, and he still lost. So to symbolize you getting ripped off, I'm going to take Sam's Band-Aid.
What? Ow!
And rip that right. Oh, what is wrong
I think
with
you
you?
ripped a mole out of my skin. Oh.
Well, no charge. I'm your dermatologist now too. It'll be.
Ow! That doesn't help either.
Rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine. All right. So
Not
Rob White.
Nice.
I told Rob that I wondered if he had anything to say after this injustice of losing to Luke
By 10 points.
by 10 points. And here's something.
Yeah, let it be put on the official record that Odell Beckham Jr. is on the trading block. If anybody wants him, trade me a running back, please. And I should have played Kenyon Drake. And Hot Chug, Time Chug has an unfair advantage in this league. Thank you. That's all I have.
Ooh.
Oh, Luke has an unfair advantage.
I think it's just because his team's good.
I think it's because he beat him by 10 points, even though Robbie got 159.4 points.
Wait, yeah.
All right, Sam, it's your turn. Now you're going to award our other award, which is the Rex Ryan Award, the Bozo Award, and the Commissioner Bozo Award. So, do you know who that's?
No, you didn't tell me I was doing this. I had no idea I was doing this. You didn't tell me who it was.
All right, well, you just hold it up.
Okay.
Dad, you whispered to him. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, this goes really well. Okay. Wait.
Who is it?
Wait. I
I wanna
gotta
be
get in my voice.
surprised.
I gotta get in my voice. Okay.
Okay.
And the winner. Wait, what was it called? Oh, right. And the winner of the Bozo Commissioner Award. Bozo Award. Bozo Commissioner Award. And the Rex Ryan Award. This award goes to Jeff Milley!
Wow, that was epic. I'm so surprised. Almost as surprised as his face. Huh? Yeah, I lost by 2.3 points. I could have played anybody at any point and got those. I couldn't have played a coach and won. You done?
Yeah, I'm just beating the crap out of his face.
All right.
Maybe if I swing it high
Give me
enough.
that.
Sorry.
Give me that. It's mine. Rexy signed it to me. All right, so now it's time for our final installment of Russ's Random Ruminations.
So random, they will ruminate your mind. And they will make it just more spacious. It's like you got a deluxe suite right up there in your noggin. It just... it's just gonna explode with random facts.
Zach, just cut to it anytime.
Ruminating Russ's.
Cut him off.
All of it.
Don't worry
It's
about it.
just so
Anytime.
amazing.
Anytime now.
Oh, I just hit my head on the pimple. Alright. Hit the table on my pimple.
Welcome to Random Ruminations with Russ. Here's Russ. Russ, what do we want to talk about now?
Well, more NFL history. What if we went back through NFL history and found players that every one of us, all 12 of our teams, would want to draft onto our teams right now? They'd be first or second round picks
Wait, back? Like way back?
from way back.
Wow.
Because again, it's the 100th year of the NFL.
It is. That's what I've heard.
And so I was just thinking of some great players that I watched when I was a kid, back before there was television, boys and girls.
There's
Yes.
one that I thought, when I was younger, there was this guy who was just so amazing. They call him TB12, Tom
Yes.
Brady.
Oh yes, he played when I was a child.
Yes, yes, he's been
In
playing.
fact, I'm wearing his jersey right now.
Oh, look at that!
I am dressed as a
I mean,
kid.
he played. My kids weren't even
We've
born
used that joke before, kids.
when he started to play. So I would pick TB12.
He went to school at Michigan.
Wow.
He was a Michigan man, at University of Michigan.
But I'm going to twist it up on you. A different TB12. Who would that be?
Pittsburgh Steelers, Terry Bradshaw.
There
He
you
was
go.
outstanding.
Was
That
he-
guy could drink moonshine during the game and still throw for 3 touchdowns.
That is amazing.
I
Tell me
know.
more.
Well, I'll tell you this.
What are you drinking there?
Well, there you go. Welcome to Texas.
Thank you.
It's amazing you guys came back again for another
Keep
segment.
coming back for
And you
segments.
keep bringing the same stinking clothes. What's up with that?
We get so many good positive reviews about
That's,
the
yeah, that's
random
right. That's right. I
ruminations with
understand that. I
Russ.
understand that.
that we-
So I have 6 names for you and reasons why I think that they would be outstanding fantasy players today. And the first is a quarterback.
Yes.
Went to 3 Super Bowls with the Minnesota Vikings. You know how many of them he won?
None.
0, because the Minnesota Vikings have never won a Super Bowl. And his name is Fran Tarkenton.
I knew that one.
What a lot of people don't know is he actually started with the New York Giants and could not break their starting lineup. And so they traded him to the Vikings for a bag of pretzels.
Wow.
And he went on to become an NFL Hall of Famer, one of the great passers, runners, much like a Deshaun Watson or other players today. Another thing about Fran Tarkenton that folks don't know, he went on to win an Emmy Award as the host of a variety television program. And it was just he was an outstanding guy. He did some Monday Night Football for a couple of years, broadcasted on ABC a
That
lot.
sounds like Terry Bradshaw as well.
Sounds like very much like
He's
Terry
been in
Bradshaw.
movies. He actually sings on the Grand Ole Opry. I just learned that one.
For a running back, Terry Bradshaw was on the Grand Ole Opry.
4 times.
Yeah. And his college roommate at Louisiana Tech.
Tell me.
It's from the television show
Duck Dynasty?
Duck Dynasty. That's right.
Phil Robertson.
Yes. Who now has a podcast on the Blaze and all kinds of fun stuff. He's a man of many talents. For running back, I picked a guy that was one of my favorites. Actually, took my Bengals to a Super Bowl where they lost. Everybody I like lost the Super Bowl except for
The Patriots.
Tom Brady, TB12, the GOAT. I'm picking James Brooks as a running back.
I have never heard of him.
James Brooks
Didn't he make funny movies?
No, that was Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks.
Different era.
Okay.
James Brooks was one of the first star running backs in the West Coast offense. James Brooks' greatest game was in 1986 when he had over 100 yards receiving and over 100 yards passing, rushing, receiving 100 yards each. Only a couple of guys have ever done that, and it was against the New England Patriots.
Wow.
So
We're learning facts.
that was a lot of fun. James Brooks for wide receiver, and finally we can say something nice about Mr. Gray's Dolphins.
Oh, really? A
Yes.
wide receiver?
They had a team that went 17-0 back in 1972, the Miami
Shula.
Dolphins.
Don Shula?
Don Shula was the coach, Bob Greasy at quarterback, Larry Zonka in the backfield. This was a wonderful team. But they had a fabulous wide receiver named Paul Warfield. Kids, I'm just telling you right now, go look up on your YouTube device and find videos of Paul Warfield. This guy was a fabulous wide receiver. This guy, over his career, are you ready for this?
Tell me, Russ.
He averaged over 20 yards per catch
That's amazing.
in his NFL career. Think about that. He catches 6 passes in a game. It's likely going to be 120 yards.
Wow.
He caught 85 touchdown passes in his career. Absolutely fabulous. You'd have wanted Paul Warfield on your fantasy team.
I would have.
Now, the tight end I would select is one of only 8 tight ends in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The only position with less players than tight end is kicker. There's only 4 kickers in the Hall of Fame. There are 8 tight ends, and one of them was a great tight end, 47 touchdown passes. He was the first NFL tight end who would routinely split from the line and play slot receiver. And he was this huge guy, and linebackers would split out, they could not cover him. And so quarterbacks like Bernie Kosar and Brian Sipe would throw these great passes to Ozzie Newsome. And he was a fabulous tight end, just wonderful. There is a guy who played 26 seasons in the NFL.
Bo Jackson.
He was a starting quarterback
Good stuff.
for the Oakland Raiders, and for all of those 26 seasons, he was their kicker.
Interesting.
Can you imagine throwing a touchdown pass to Fred Biletnikoff and then kicking the extra point? Can you imagine trying to get the ball across the 40-yard line to set up the game-winning field goal for yourself? His name was George Blanda. And he was still, you talk about Tom Brady now at age 42, still playing. George Blanda played until he was 49 years old. He threw for over 26,000 yards in his career, and he kicked 335 field goals. This guy was an ultimate dual threat. He'd have been great in fantasy. Can you imagine having your kicker getting touchdown passes and
That would have been great. Yeah.
the 1-yard sneaks like Brady does and all the other kind of stuff?
So you could have him as your kicker and have another quarterback stuff.
That's exactly right.
Wow.
The last time
All
we were
right.
here.
Thanks for watching. See you later.
Bye.
Welcome back
Welcome back.
from Russ's Ruminations. Has your mind been ruminated? Has the Russ's random facts expanded your mind, not from a suite, but to a deluxe suite? Are you swimming in that pool? Is the chlorine staining your eyes?
Yes. Yes. All whatever he said, but add some more intelligence to it. No offense.
Okay, people, let's wrap it up here. Come on.
No offense.
Come on, wrap it up.
Speaking of wrap up, it's
Hold on,
time.
hold on.
What?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
What?
It's time to wrap it up.
Last comment, shout outs, and then
Last
wrap it up.
comment, shout outs. Who has a comment or shout out?
Me. I have one. I just like to play my background music. Yeah. Yeah.
Dad, are you listening to Kanye?
It's Kanye West, my favorite rap artist.
Oh my gosh.
Are we
He
okay?
is convicted.
Yeah. Yeah, so here's to Kanye. Really, may God have changed your heart as much as he's changed your words and your actions, because that's awesome. I love hearing good stuff. And I love hearing God changing people's hearts. So, Sam,
What?
do you have anything?
I do. It may not far triumph God changing someone's heart, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, I should have went last, because
Yeah.
that was a drop the mic type of thing.
Okay. Special announcement, everyone. No one else is gonna care, but I care. Shh.
I was doing a special
Oh,
announcement
okay.
alert.
All right. Well, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2 is officially come out with a trailer. Now, granted, it won't come out till 2022, so it kind of stinks, but they have officially put out a trailer. I've not watched it yet, but I just saw it, and it looks super awesome, and I'm really excited, so I just want to say that.
Okay, can you move the mic back to where it was, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, and my shout out is
That's awesome.
just about the league in general. I noticed the standings are all very close. We have 6-3 people who are in 6-3, 5-4, 4-5, and 3-6.
Yeah.
3-6.
Yeah, 2
So
3 and
everyone
6,
is
yeah.
pretty close together. No one's far and away the best. That I don't think Luke and Mr. Gray are pretty average at best. So
Just average.
They're just
so,
like one win above all of us.
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Is,
So I'd say the next 4 weeks, anyone could be in the playoff
That's what I'm
bracket.
saying is what week are
Yeah.
we in now? We're going into
Week
week
10.
10 this week. So
Yeah.
it's week 10, week 11, week 12. We have 3 more weeks.
Just 3?
Because
I thought we had 4. Okay.
or 3 or 4. I'm not sure. And then we have the playoffs. So for those who are trying to sneak in,
Now's your chance.
now's your chance. So
we got like 2
here
weeks.
comes,
This is insane.
Here comes the fun.
Woo! Woo! All right, well that's it. You ready? You.
I'm ready.
You've been stuck in school all day, haven't
I'm
you?
ready, yeah.
You've got some energy. All right, until next week.
Have a good football weekend! And go Pats! Sorry about your loss. What a way to end it. Okay, bye.